Ladies and gentlemen, the co-chair for the 2014 TAG Top 40 Top 10 Selection Committee, Mr. John Wilson, Venture Partner, Paladin Capital Group.
Okay, I know Tino's after both Dennis and me because we have to follow the two best talks of the day. Anybody want to come up here? Okay. 5 years ago, I was sitting about that table down there, and I watched my co-founder step up to this podium as part of the top 10 exercise and reach down in a little paper bag and pull out the first flexible display that our company had produced. And I watched the crowd go, ooh, ah. So we had one of those moments, and then Dennis had to figure out what to do about the People's Choice Awards. Remember that, because we'll talk about People's Choice Awards a little later here. This year I had the real pleasure to work with Dennis and some angels and VCs who you all know, and some of the business advisors who work with the tech community here, to try to sort through this mountain of applications we got this year from really good companies. The top 40 were just, spectacular. And so I just want to say thank you to all of those who also have a little green ribbon here who worked for all those many weeks, many meetings, many sessions to sort through. It was really tough this year. And I think you'll see that as you finish out the balance of the top 10. I also have the good luck, I work for a venture capital firm, so I get to sit there quietly and sort of take notes and say, we're interested in this one, and that one we can't because it's not our sector. Those of you who haven't been to see me already, please don't come. That's just the way it goes in the VC world, but I really enjoyed working this year in this fabulous forum. Next up, we have what I call the final four of the top 10. They're followed by Texturize, who's the winner of this year's 2014 TAG Business Launch Competition. But first, I want to remind you, you all get to vote after Texturize for the People's Choice Awards. So for the old school folks, there are 4 kiosks outside where you'll be able to vote. For those of you who are tethered to the cloud like the rest of us, there'll be some URLs up here, and use your favorite device and go to it. Cheating is encouraged. As many of you can do it quickly. We'll see what happens. The judges have the roster. So here's the final 4. This year's final 4 starts with the Weather Company, and then will be followed by M2SYS, Rigor and Partpic. Let's all give them a warm round of applause.
Good morning. How's everyone doing? Great. That was an awesome speech, wasn't it? That was a lot of fun to listen to. I'm Bryson Kaler. I'm the CIO of the Weather Company, and it's a real honor to make the list this year. The company has been going through a massive transformation and change, and we're just so excited to be up here among so many great companies. And so when we look at why we've been going through this change, and we look at what did we need to do as an organization to continue to be relevant as we move forward, we said, well, let's make sure that we innovate, because otherwise, as we just heard, we too could become irrelevant. Weather is everywhere, which is a great thing and also a scary thing, because weather could be very easy to commoditize. And so we said, let's look at what can we do to really innovate and drive the company forward to the next generation. 35% of the world's GDP is impacted by weather every day. That's phenomenal. 35% every day, goods and services, decisions you make, you think about your own life. Where are you going to go? What are you going to wear? What are you going to eat? All of those decisions, all impacted, in some cases, by weather. So driving massive amount of consumer behavior through weather is a great starting point. And lucky for us, we had the world's best weather. We get tracked, we get graded every month on our accuracy. How well did we do? Now, we're not 100%, so no weatherman jokes right now, please. But we did pull out a better day today than yesterday, so we'll continue to work on improving that. But having a great data platform requires having great data. And so we knew that we had an incredibly rich and vast and accurate set of weather information that covered and spanned the globe. And we said that's a great basis for us to transform our company from being a cable TV provider into a big data technology leader. Right? That's a really big change. You talk about cultural change, you talk about product change, you talk about innovation that needs to occur across all aspects of the company. That's what we've been on. That's the journey we've been on over the last couple of years. So we're really excited today to be up here, to be recognized by all of you, and being a part of Georgia, being a part of the technology leadership within the state is a real honor for us. This change has been astronomically more difficult than we ever imagined, but we're having a ball doing it. We are building out and have the world's largest API platform, leveraging this weather data. With that, we've launched new businesses. We've taken new opportunities to grow revenue streams, to launch businesses, to do new things that we didn't do before. WeatherFX is one of them. When you think about how weather impacts your own life, 34 degrees is different to someone in Colorado than it is to someone in Miami. The goods, the services that they purchase will vary based upon real-time weather information. And so our data platform enables us to bring in data, point-of-sale information, marketing data, consumer behavior information, match that up and understand how that correlates with weather data, and then in turn provide real-time triggering capabilities, ad buying decisions, media buying decisions, inventory decisions, staffing decisions, all in real time. That's helping companies really outperform folks that aren't, becoming sophisticated with looking at how weather data and how the weather is impacting the goods and services that everybody's customers are being impacted by. So it's a real pleasure and it's a lot of fun to be able to help be part of an organization that's going through rapid transformation, that wants to change, that wants to innovate. And being able to do this and being able to stand up new platforms and new business lines and new business units like our WeatherFX has been a real fun ride. And to be honored today in front of all of you is just a great pleasure. And with that, we'll turn it over to our next winner. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. It's really an honor to be here. My name is Mizan Rahman. I'm the founder and CEO of M2SYS Technology. M2SYS started about 12 years ago. I started this company with 3 other great people with me on my side, Michael, Mahu, and Jaker. And once I had all my key people, we basically started a journey to really draw something totally different that we could not do in our previous company, to build an enterprise in much bigger scale, have much bigger global impact. So this is a quick thing. 12 years ago, as we were playing with different kind of form of product, we came across a huge problem. We recognized that biometrics is going to be the future. However, the technology was extremely difficult for normal guys to understand. Normal guys means not every engineer knows every details to integrate technology. So we came up with the idea to make biometrics for everyone. So that's how we started the journey. But over the years, the innovation, we just didn't stop there. We took many different approaches. We learned all over the world, through different culture and clients. And today, we have the fastest fingerprint system in the world. We have the fastest deduplication system in the world. Like, there's a report from IBM. If you have 100 million people, to do the deduplication, it will take 15 years. With our system, it will take about a month. So that's the innovation that we brought in. And it's all through really understanding, listening, seeing the problem, and put a lot of scientific mind. And that's how we've achieved, and we are continuously challenging ourselves. So not only we stopped in a couple of innovations and we looked at the adoptions. It's like we need applications. Okay, I have a great algorithm, great server, but how about the applications? How you'll be recognized when you walk into the hospital or ATM machines. And that's how we also brought a slew of software solution. So together now we are an end-to-end identity management company. We have the device innovation, application innovation, server innovation, everything together. And we have almost thousands of clients all over the world, over 100 countries. We have our 4 different offices all over the world. So as you can see, it's very different. Like biometrics, what is it? You know, is it government? Is it police, criminal? It's not. We took it all over the place. We have 2 different sectors: government, enterprise solution. You're talking about, you know, if someone is leaving a jail in the US, we have hundreds of jails, and we want to make sure the right guy walks out, not cause any problem, or, you know, citizens' life are not at risk. We have these people are casting vote overseas, like we are working on a project in Yemen, just want to make sure they're not forging their identities when they are registering for the to vote. Or you're talking about banking. Someone is come to the bank, we need to make sure who it is. Someone is coming to the hospital, how you identify. So that's whole idea of government and private sector application together. So as you can see this slide, we have a extreme diversity from the government, foreign government, domestic. You know, someone in Africa goes for a microcredit loan, they are being identified with our system. Someone getting some kind of a loan in New York, the banks are processing their identities through our system. People are getting national ID in Turkey. You know, someone is donating the blood in the US, in LifeSouth, that's our technology. So it's a many different spectrum in a global presence, and we hope to bring this to the masses in a larger scale. All this computing power, everything is centered around human and computer interfaces to biometric. And we are the guys who are making better and better technology, biometric technology, to close the gap so your computing devices know who you are. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Craig Hyde with Rigor, and we are a web performance monitoring company. And before I get started, I want to see can I get a quick show of hands of anybody in here who has ever left a website because it was too slow and it took too long to load? Okay, great. It's almost everybody. So it turns out that is one of our customers' biggest problems. Companies spend millions of dollars pulling people like us to their websites, and if their websites don't load immediately when they get there, right when we hit the button, then we're hitting back and we're going to the next result in Google and winding up at one of their customers' websites. And it's surprising how short our attention spans really are. In one of our case studies, we helped our customer, Tempur-Pedic, speed up their website by just a little bit over a second, and it ended up increasing their sales by over 14%. So the exact same website, the exact same marketing spend, 14% more sales. So it's a really big improvement. Now, speeding up websites used to be very easy before the advent of the cloud. If you wanted to speed things up, you bought bigger servers, faster internet connections, and you're good to go. But today, it's a lot more complicated than that. The average website today has to download 93 different files from 17 different places into your browser within half a second, or you're gone, and you're going to the next result in Google. So it's a very challenging problem. So what we've done from a technology standpoint is we've deployed a globally distributed network of testing agents that access these websites like a secret shopper does all the time, 24/7 from all over the world, and we collect performance data back from those testing agents. And we then feed all that data into a big data analytics engine that lets our customers understand how fast their websites are performing from all over the world, 24/7, why they are performing the way they are, and how they can improve the performance of their sites. Also, if something were to go wrong, a data center in Los Angeles has issues, a chat widget takes down the website, our customers know immediately so that they can go and fix the problems before the users, the visitors to their sites ever even knew anything was wrong. And if you've used the internet to check the weather, apply for a job, shop for electronics online, chances are your experience has been monitored by the Rigor system, and our customers can sleep better at night knowing that we're watching over their back button. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Is everyone up? Can you all give me a quick hello, shout out, something? Okay. All right. I want to make sure everyone's up because I have something really exciting to share with you. My name is Jewel Burks, and I am founder and CEO of Partpick. Partpick is visual search for replacement parts. We are changing the way industrial distributors serve their customers by giving them the freedom and the power to search with images rather than part numbers. So I don't know how many professional repairmen I have in the house, but I have this part, and I have no idea what it is, no clue. I pulled it out of my faucet was broke, I don't know what it is. And traditionally, let me just skip up. Traditionally, you might use a catalog, or you might go online, but without a part number or any idea what this thing is called, where does that lead you? It leads you to hours of searching and getting frustrated, maybe calling a mechanic, spending a lot of time and money that's unnecessary. So we've created a solution for that. What we allow you to do is take a picture of this part that you're looking to replace. Our proprietary algorithms use that image, extract features, match it to an image that's in our database, and return exactly what that part is that you're looking for. And we found that there are about 22 million customers of industrial distributors who collectively spend $117 billion a year on parts like this and have trouble finding them. And so we've created a solution that looks quite similar to this for our first pilot customer, National Builder Supply. And essentially, it allows a user to upload a picture onto their website. Our technology works in the background to match that picture with a picture that's in our database and instantly tell the user exactly what it is that they're looking for and allow them to click to purchase in a matter of 30 seconds. So all that time that was previously spent on searching for parts, we've eliminated, and we're increasing revenue for our customers. So thank you so much for your time. If you want to see a live demo, be sure to check us out at table 26 in the lobby. Thank you so much.
It is 3 minutes to the afternoon, so I'll say good morning again. Good morning. I'm Candace Mitchell, co-founder and CEO of Texturize. We're a hair technology company, and we are a product of the Atlanta startup ecosystem. We're an ATDC company. We got our start through the Flashpoint Accelerator back in June 2012. We've matriculated through communities such as Hippopotamus, Startup Chicks, and we had the pleasure of winning the 2013 Business Launch Competition through the Technology Association of Georgia. So we're very proud to be the winners. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And so we're just here to really share what the Business Launch Competition has enabled us to do in almost a year since we won that award. But first, I'm going to talk about the problem that our company is tackling. So Black women, we have the greatest hair texture variety out of any other ethnicity. And as you can see, the visuals on the screen, we have women who have short, straightened hair. They might be wearing a relaxer. Women who wear braids, locks, curly afros, women who are going natural, not wearing chemicals, and even women who wear wigs and extensions. They may secretly want to be Beyonce. We're dealing with women all across the spectrum, and we all have different needs. But at the same time, we have the fewest resources to support our hair health and style. We don't know what products are right for our hair. We don't know where to buy those products, or even the stylists that are in our local area to help us with our hair maintenance goals. And actually, myself has struggled with this issue and my co-founders and I decided to get up and decide to do something about it. And so we created our solution. It's a mobile app called My Ivana. It's a hair social network that's backed by personalized hair health plans. And so on the mobile app, it's all peer-to-peer user-generated content. So women are sharing photos, they're asking for advice and tips about their hair, and we're connecting them to the content, products, and stylists in their local area to help them achieve their hair goals. And where we are, look on the right-hand side, we're focused on building our community right now. And so we have users signing up every single day. And we actually don't call them users, we call them girlfriends. So we get new girlfriends every single day. And what you see here represented in the diagram is how our app can be monetized. So right now, as our community grows, we already have hair care companies who are waiting to advertise through our app. As women are sharing about information about their hair and how much, what they're looking for, what they want to spend, we're gathering a rich data set that's enabled us to provide data to hair care companies, as well as provide recommendations for users in our community. And as the recommendations are shared, we suggest the products that they should try. So it's a really nice flow of information, commerce, and content that empowers our technology. So our team, my co-founder and I, we met at Georgia Tech. I majored in computer science. My co-founder is a chemical engineer. She came from Clark, Atlanta, and went on to get her master's in chemical engineering. So we have a nice blend on the technology side, and we brought on a business development as well as a board member who brings over 20 years of business experience to our company. We've also been featured nationally and locally, outlets as big as MSNBC, to our local shows such as Atlanta Tech Edge. And so the milestones achieved in May 2013, the business launch competition really sealed the deal on raising our launch capital to launch our product. And so in addition to that, we have angel investors. We did a crowdfunding campaign, and we got seed funding through Flashpoint. So that enabled us to launch. We signed 2 international product promotion deals to advertise products in our app. We launched on iOS this past December. We're getting ready to launch on Android this week. We also have advertising beta tests through local salons. And we have a product testing group, our super users, our super girlfriends, who help continually provide the product reviews and content that helps drive the community. And so lastly, our brand, you might have remembered us as Madam U through the business launch competition. We changed the brand name to My Ivana. Our mantra is sisters helping sisters achieve hair nirvana. And with all of our girlfriends and community that's gathering in the technology that we're building, this will help drive innovation for millions of women across the globe. So you can look us up at myivana.com if you're interested in the mobile space, tapping into a $10 billion market, and also the B2C space, which is a new world for the Atlanta area, but we know that we can be one of the biggest companies to launch from Atlanta, but also help meet the needs of millions of women across the globe. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for the honor from TAG this year. Thank you.